Dana, one more day to go of this excessive heat, though.
Exactly. I mean, I was just outside earlier and I happened to grab a jacket on my way back, just kind of out of habit, and I walked outside and was like, wow.
Yeah, don't need that.
I really don't need this. No, I felt more like I should be going to the beach, but we'll have one more day of this excessive heat and then things will finally start to cool down after a cold front rolls through. Plenty of sunshine for most of us out there today. We did have some thunderstorms pop up in the afternoon. That's where you can see a lot of cloud cover kind of just randomly appear later in the day. And then we'll have a bit more cloud cover moving in overnight, which is going to insulate us even more and prevent our temperatures from dropping really much at all overnight tonight. Now, this is our current heat index, so it takes into account the humidity and the ambient temperature. Right now, feels like 82 in Portland, feels like 79 in Augusta, feels like 87 still up north in Caribou, so it feels very, very hot out there. Our high temperatures for today definitely felt a lot more like Florida than Maine. We got to 90 in Portland, 90 in Wiscasset, 96 in Augusta, 98 over in Freiburg. One more day of this excessive heat and then things will start to cool down. Something though that's not going to cool down much is our overnight low temperature. So overnight lows tonight are only going to drop down into the mid 60s and some of us still in the mid 70s. Now this is more reminiscent of our average high temperature for this time of year, so we're not going to get a lot of relief from the heat overnight really much at all. And our high temperatures tomorrow are going to bounce back once again in a very big way, especially along the coastline. A lot of us once again getting into the mid to upper 90s. Slightly cooler in areas of northern Maine as a cold front is going to approach more quickly as it goes from north to south. However, still temperatures getting into the upper 80s and lower 90s for the rest of the state. Now, the National Weather Service has adjusted their warnings a little bit. So for tomorrow, they've expanded the excessive heat warning to encompass almost the entire coast at this point, so it's been expanded farther east. And then they got rid of the heat advisory in the northern mountains and western Aroostook County. However, they also expanded it to the remainder of the down east coastline. So I also do want to mention that the air quality alert has gone away at this time. Right now, it's only still down in Massachusetts. So hour by hour forecast, a lot more cloud cover moving in tonight. Our temperatures are not going to drop very far at all. And then as this cold front moves through tomorrow, it's going to move through from north to south. So we're going to see a bit more thunderstorm activity, especially in the southern two-thirds of the state. And some of these could be severe at times, so we're going to keep a close eye on those. Could see a lot of lightning, some damaging winds, and a little bit of small hail. And then this front is going to become stationary, so as we go into the weekend, it'll be significantly cooler, but we're also going to have a little bit of lingering shower activity as we get into the weekend, especially for the day on Sunday. Marine forecast sees 3 to 4 feet, water 60 degrees, so the ocean temperature is still very, very cold, so take the proper precautions when going to the beach this week. One more day of this extreme heat tomorrow and some more thunderstorm activity, especially in areas of southern and western Maine. But Zach, once that heat breaks as we get into Friday and especially into the weekend, we'll be back to our regularly scheduled programming for June in Maine.
Yeah, with a little rain in the mix. All right, Dana.
It's refreshing.
Yeah, thanks so much.